your doy boots all over my bed. How bloody dare you? It's garlic, salt, onion, salt.
You know, because Peter asked for that, so I'm going to put it up.
Well, good morning everybody. It's 10 to 8. I've been up for ages, me, like, laying me scratcher for about an hour, debating whether to get up or not. Bit hungover this morning, drinking some red wine last night. Wasn't a good idea, because I always get a hangover off it. But me being me, I got up and I just got cracking straight away. I've just put my first brew on. So I've got the kettle boiling there on the stove inside. Excuse all the mess, it's a right mess in here. Needs to get sorted before I do anything else. But last night we didn't burn as much wood as what I thought we were going to, because it was warming anyway. We just use it for cooking, so I've got loads of wood there. Probably enough there to get me through tonight. And then I've been busy collecting a couple of dead standing, which is the front beam and the back beam. And then I've been collecting a couple of the bits of poles and these little poles here, getting ready to make the frame for Roney's shelter. So I'll let get that hole filled in, like, because he'll end up falling in it or shitting in it, one of the two. And anyway, if you watched my live feed, I hope you enjoyed it. It had a good following, had a lot of spammers on there, a lot of what do you call it, idiots popping up and hiring ridiculous comments on that I've never ever heard of before in my life. And but I think I got a few people subscribing off the feed as well, so that's happy days. Got 15. As I speak on this video, about 15 people before I hit the 7,000 mark, so happy days indeed. But yeah, today I'm going to let Roney prep all these bits of logs, chip all the bits and pieces off today, and I'm going to have to get that wall done, because it was raining last night and I could feel little trickles of rain hitting my head. Obviously I've had the tarp up there last night to stop the wind, but the rain was coming through and hitting my head, so I definitely need to get this wall done today. Still got dishes to do from last night, couple of plates. The pot's still got loads of food in. That food last night was really nice, and I only had the one portion. It was more than enough, so happy days. Pheasants are going crackers this morning as well, like. But anyway, I'm going to take a bit of time out. Just thought I'd say good morning and get a cuppa, get some fluid, get some painkillers, do my neck, and tidy up a bit. And then I'll bring this back when Roney's up and about, or if I start making some more graft. Start making more graft, start doing more graft. Right, I'm waffling. Bye-bye. Right, well, me and Roney have been doing a bit of personal maintenance, getting ourselves cleaned and things, and sorting out our bed spaces, because we got a bit messy last night, like, with stuff scattered everywhere. It's 10:30 in the morning now, but I've just took Roney on his first gym lesson, and we've been carrying some nice big poles over from the middle of the woods. They're quite heavy actually, aren't they, Roney?
Yes, but you're saying doing admin while Mr. Larson was having a poo the size of a small village.
Do you have to tell people about me poo?
Right, I had to remove my whole, had to do a full complete setup again, because my slightly slim girth was making a tree flex very much. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, I was like, what? 10 in the bed, and the little one said roll over. So I had a crap sleep last night.
Because he picked the wrong location to set up.
Never mind. Adjusted,
aye, and the winds have loosened this tree a bit. But anyway, so what Roney's doing now, he's going to be delimiting all the poles that we're using for ridge poles. All right. I'm going to size up 2 of these big thick posts, cut them to size, and we'll be doing the same sort of setup as what I've got, with putting the post up against the tree, tie it off, and then we'll get his ridge pole up. And then we're going to do exactly the same again, but where Roney's better off is he's got 4 trees right next to each other, so it's perfect. So we'll just tie the posts up against them trees, and same again, a ridge post going across, and then we'll get his slats. He's not having a porch, he's just having a shelter. And then we'll get his once we've got the main frame up, before we start putting roof slats on, we'll start looking at finding some materials to use to build his bed as well. And then in between that, I've got to find material myself and get a wall up on there. But
you know what I mean? He's got a full shelter, but he needs a wall.
well, of course I need a wall because the rain was driving in on us last night.
It wasn't driving
It
in.
was. I was getting a wet head. And anyway, I'm the builder. I'll do what I want to do. He can build his own shelter if he likes it like that, and I'll do my own wall. How will you do about that, Roney? Do you think you could manage it?
What?
Build a shelter today by yourself?
Not today. Listen, I'll go for quality, not
Right, well,
speed,
okay then.
stuff like
Well, now we're saying quality, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on my wall, and he can build his own shelter, and we'll see which one lasts the longest.
I'll get it.
Aren't we right, bitchy couple?
I'll get a log done a day. Then I'll have to have a Stella.
He's only chopped two little bits off there, and
But
look
it's
at.
how far I've had to walk.
Oh, shut up, man.
I've had to walk.
Do you know what it is?
Forest.
Rooney's happy sitting in a chair, chopping veg, and getting Lucky Boy here to run around after him. That's what it's
Tell you
all
what.
about for Roney.
I'll get my own stuff and you cook your own food and I'll cook my own.
Sorry, mate. I'll just eat big massive steaks and tatty and veg.
Aye, you
That's
know.
all I'll eat. Quick and easy meal, and you'll fall asleep, and then I'll just eat his food and all, because that's what he does. He falls asleep. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop bitching at him and try and help him get at least his frame up, and then I'll think about doing my shelter.
Just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind.
Right, well, you've just seen a quick little time lapse. Well, you might have. I'm not sure if it's worked. But I've cut a couple of the main posts to put up against the tree. I've dug a little hole just to put the end in to keep it secure on the ground. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to tie a Canadian jam knot. Rooney's just went and showed us a different way of doing your main knot. Instead of just doing a one-handed knot, you get like a double, triple knot. So what you do is you put your fingers like a pistol, get it, wrap it around once, wrap it twice, wrap it around 3 times, then take it off. So you've got your loops like so, and then you just come round the back end and then pull that tight. All right. It's I think it's something you've seen on another channel. Is it something you've seen on another channel, like Rooney?
It was TikTok quick thing.
Or TikTok quick thing, and then that means you end up with a really big knot there, so it's definitely not going to slip through. And then all you do is just tie your normal overhand with the loop, wrap it around the tree, push it back in on itself, and that's it, done. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm turning to a tree hugger, look. So when you pull it through the loop, you always make sure it comes on the same side as where your knot is. All right, get it to where you want it, and then just start cinching it in. And that knot that Rooney's just showed us is bigger, yeah, and it's definitely going to stop the rope from the cordage from slipping through. I'm just going to pull that as tight as I can. That's solid. And then all I do is I just do another quick, like it's a bit like a half hitch on the bit of cordage that you've pulled through, and that stops that going slack. All right, and then just make sure that's cinched right up next to the main knot. Get your knife now, neck knife out, cut it off, and that's it. That's nice and secure there. And what I'll do is I'll do the same as what I've done on my shelter. I'll do 4 of these all the way down, and that should be secure enough. And then we're going to continue doing the other post, exactly what we've just done here, and then hopefully Rooney should have the ridge post done by the time I get that tied up, and then we'll put the ridge post up and then start on the back frame for the wall at the back.
So that's done now.
Is that done now, mate? Is it? Right. And yeah, we should have his main frame up at least today, and then we're going to have a bit of a brew break, and then I'm going to start carrying some more logs over and see if I can get started on me wall, on the wall of doom.
you'll be eating food in between takes. Don't tell anybody.
They wouldn't have heard you because I've got the microphone. I think you said something about food there, Ian. What did you say?
What I said is in between takes, you'll stop to have a little bit of food as well, but that's not put on the screen because he doesn't want people to think he eats as much as a small village.
But I do. I actually ate a very small portion last night and I didn't dive in for seconds at the pot because that's for dinner of the day.
I went into the food coma last night.
You did?
It was nothing to do with the gravy. It was a food coma.
Food coma. Yeah, right, yeah. It was that bottle, half a bottle of red wine that knocked you out, son. But anyway, if you've watched the live feed, I hope you enjoyed it, but it only stays on for 24 hours and then I take them off. Alright, so anyway, we're going to do a bit more graft off camera and I'll bring you back when we've got the start putting the frame up. Well, me and Roney are on my dinner break. Well, we've been on a break for about an hour. We've had a cup of tea and that, and we're just having our seconds of the stew that we made last night, and it's finger licking good. I've got my new racing spoon. It tastes even better second time round there, Roney. Oh, it's got a mouthful. He'll not be speaking for about 10 hours.
The beef's lovely, isn't it?
The pep and the carrots just melt in your mouth. But yeah, it's still been a windy day, like, and we're just busy doing Roney's shelter, as you know. But the trees keep moving back and forward, and we can see these ridge poles just keep on moving as well. It's weird. But my shelter does that as well. That's just what's going to happen, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to get this down my neck, and then I think we might have another brew, get the dishes done, and then we're going to crack on. We're going to try and get Roney's bed done, and then see what the day brings. I might end up doing my wall another day. Alright then, so anyway, food time. See you later.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. Just what it was needed, clean in the blackest night.
Right, well, as you've seen by time lapses, hopefully they've worked out. We've been doing Roney's bed, and we've also put his ridge pole up. Tomorrow we'll try and get his other rear pole up and get a couple of slats up as well, all depending on the weather. The rain's just starting to kick in, so we're really pushing it for time now. Roney's just doing the last Canadian jam knot, and then he's going to have a quick test of the bed because I need to get my canvas under cover, otherwise it's going to get wet because there's a big rainstorm coming in and showering now. So, and here we go, look. There's Roney's bed. Alright. And we've got the cross beam up. So hopefully the next time I'm here, we'll get most of his shelter done. And yeah, happy days. Take it easy. Where's dirty boots all over my bed? How bloody dare you? I think the other end's higher up like a little bit. But as you can see, it's holding his weight, and he's about 29 stone.
That's one of my legs.
It's just as well I've got the underside of my canvas on there, because look at the state of it. He's got a reeking bloody mess and it's getting wet. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take it off and we're going to put it under my shelter, and we'll take his poles out and put his poles back, and then I can go back and make my bed and just get my shelter sorted. Because the rain is kicking in, but that's Roney happy days. And next time he comes, he'll be keeping under that. Right, next time you see us, we'll probably be getting a fire going and start prepping some food. Roney's cooking a spicy chicken. So I'm going to go because I'm getting wet. That means my canvas is getting wet. See you in a bit.
You are like gold dust over me, just like an angel set me free. Where are you now? Do you feel safe? I don't need an answer, just need some space. Don't let me darken your front door. That is not what I came here for. Do you still carry all that weight? Don't need an answer, just need a debate. Don't stop before it's over. The weight is off your shoulder. Everything we fear will go away. You said it's a promise. I said that I doubt that. I'm your only reason to stay.
Hello everybody, obviously you've been watching a bit of time lapse and going on. We've been up and down, doing all sorts. Jimmy's been up and down like a who has knickers, because he's been having to get his things. And yeah, we've got the tea prepared tonight. What we're having is a spicy chicken. You would have saw in the time lapse it was a mix of herbs and all that, spices, garlic salt, onion salt, soy sauce, mixed in with some what is it called, barbecue sauce, and a little bit of flour, and we've made like a paste. What I've done is lifted up the skin of the chicken and I've put it on the chicken breast, and then I've put it on the outside. Underneath we've got a mixture of vegetables. Incorporated in that is a couple of chilies, and once it's cooked and roasted, what we're going to end up doing is making, instead of having just gravy, we're going to make a chili gravy, which is actually going to go with it. So yeah, it mightn't work, but we're going to try it anyway. So yeah, what'll be happening shortly is Jimmy's going to set away the fire, and then it's going to be happy days, listen to some music, and yeah, we're struggling a bit with the pot. It's on maximum size, but as the vegetables and that, it'll compress down, and yeah, that's what tea for tonight. Yeah. But also going back to obviously it'll be a few weeks when this video comes out, but thanks to everybody that was taking part on the live feed. And obviously Jimmy made a comment about us being asleep, but I was actually looking down at my phone and I was reading the story because you were all boring the shit out of us. And then when I woke up a bit after he shouted at us to give us a little jump, I actually went into the food coma, because that stew was absolutely lovely. We finished it the day, we had that for our lunch, and yeah, banging. So yeah, until next time, I'll speak to you shortly.
Right, well, cheers everybody, and thanks for watching the video so far. Alright, like Roney's just explained everything there, so I'm not going to go through it all again. But yeah,
cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Mucker. We've had a good productive day today, and hopefully we might manage to build a wall and a roof tomorrow. I doubt it very much. Like,
why don't you pan the camera?
I think the rain's going to be
show the
in.
folk.
But I'll just quickly take the mic off Roney and I'll quickly pan you around and
you
show you exactly what we've been up to.
been humping and dumping.
So obviously we've got a lot of firewood sorted. A lot of it's from last night actually. We've done that much wood prep yesterday. All the stuff at the back is all from the day. I've chopped a few little bits up, but Roney's shelter's starting to look and take shape now. So we've got his bed there all done. It's all sized perfect, strong as a Knox. And we've got the front part of his shelter done. And we've got all the build material that we need to get his the back wall up and get the roof beams on. Oh, excuse me. I tell you what, drinking Stella makes me burp. But yeah, I sacrificed building me wall today to help me muck her out. And I'll probably come up for a day camp and get that done and dusted by myself. But yeah, we've done a lot of waffling. So we'll catch you later on.
T-shirt, everybody.
Oh, aye, you seen Roney's t-shirt?
Yes, you'll have to zoom in on that.
I'm doing if the light will pick it up. I haven't got a light.
It will do if you
Oh,
just
well.
leave it there. You've went too close, mate. Back a bit. Yeah, oh, right. Yeah, obviously, just ignore the beautiful body. You know, we can't all be like cuddly like me. But yeah, could be possible merch if there's interest in it. Maybe put a comment in the description or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. See you shortly.
See you later.
Graveyard clock.
Right, well, time to get the fire going. Looks like we're getting a little bit of rain coming in as well. So that's happy days like, isn't it? Not. It's always raining these days. It's windy and all. Vindy. Vindalindy.
Very vindy.
Yeah, gonna put my lighter away. Put that little log there. We've got some mighty fine bits of little sticks here. I'm just gonna whack them straight on. It's the same scenario every time I do a fire, everybody. I don't do anything different. When I get myself established and I start doing other things, and I'll start trying to do like different types of fire lighting using the natural materials instead of all the man-made stuff. But they work a treat. They work every time without fail, especially when you've got some nice sticks and things. And obviously we've got some lovely bits of hardwood underneath, and we're going to put some little bits and some bits of pine on as well. Make sure I get some of my little thinner bits. But as you can see, it's burning a treat always on the left hand side because of the wind. And that's basically it. And I tell you what, it's nice to have a little bit of heat as well, because it's actually got really cold tonight. It's total different weather to yesterday. And obviously you're going to get smoked out soon as well, so I should have put the camera on a different location. But there we go. The fire will end up spreading over to the right hand side. So,
Where are you?
hello, can you see me, chaps?
There's a little bit of smoke.
There's a little
Wait.
bit of smoke.
Oh,
Rooney,
there you are,
Rooney,
Rooney.
do you know how I run around for you all the time, mate?
Yeah.
Where you get the camera and put it over there, like in front of us.
Wait there, I've got to get something.
Nowadays, he's had me running around like a bloody slave all day. Well, it's every time we come out camping, actually. That's it, perfect there, Rooney. Hey, I tell you what, might make a cameraman out of you one day. But there you go, look at that fire. It's absolutely brilliant. Love it.
Oh, I don't know, I wanted the fire.
Aye, well you can see it, mates. You can just about see that. You can see the flames. So there you go then. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Them things are a godsend. If you're not good at doing bushcraft fires and getting fires going, I highly rate buying a packet. They're only about £3, and you get quite a few in. So now anyway, me and Roney are going to take a little bit of time out, and I'm going to organise this firewood a little bit further away from the fire, and I'm going to get the tripod out and then get the food cooking. I think the next time you see us will probably be when we're serving up, because sometimes it's good just to have a little bit of time out from the camera and have a bit of time to just sitting, having a laugh and talking shite to ourselves and listening to the music. And obviously I'm going to tell Roney to turn the music off when the birds and all that start coming in, because I love listening to all that. So enough waffling. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Food down here for Roney. I'm going to take the lid off. Is that table secure?
because I didn't want to lose this. Right, so we've just been cooking. Obviously, the chicken was that's going to be a bit dodgy, like.
Ooh, as you would have just seen, the chair collapsed.
Chicken up onto it, yeah.
Whoa, my chair just collapsed. Pull us up. Pull us up.
Oh, God, I'm glad you didn't do that when you're fucking doing all the food.
Fucking right.
Get yourself sorted with your chicken,
Well,
mate.
because I hadn't. Oh,
This is how I'm coming, this, you know.
got it recorded. You
He's a fucking muppet. Right, and anyway, so we've been cooking away, and I'm just going to wait until Roney's finished in the gravy, and I'm going to mix the rest of it in. So it's been cooking. These cast iron pots are absolutely fantastic for cooking dinners, like. But I think we need a bigger one. I'm just going to lift it up. I'll show you as quickly. I've got my head torch on. I need to turn my head torch on off. Sorry. Oh, it's not mine. It's the actual main light. Oh, I did have it on. Sorry. So that's all the veg there. I know it's a bit steamy windows, but it's really nice. And then we've got the chicken. Obviously, the chicken was pressed down a little bit by the lid, so the top part's a bit burnt, but not a worry. It'll give us something to crunch on.
just need to cut that just straight through in the middle.
Right, well, are you going to just do that then?
Where's your knife?
Well, I thought you were going to use your... Are you using this knife? Or do you want to...
All right.
Because you said you were going to
Right,
use
okay.
that knife. Do you want me to hold it and
I was thinking about, you know, the other one that we had.
Oh, right. So... Rooney's going to dispatch it. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's gone through Ari, like, that's cutting through like butter.
It's cutting through like it's a cooked chicken, is it?
Alright. Well, I've got to take a hold of it, mate. Oh, got the window. Cut its ass.
You can have the parson's nose.
Oh, I'm getting its arse. Right. So we're just going to put the chicken down there because we're going to put that on the plates last. Right. Rooney's got his dog bowl. I'm just going to get all the ash out of it.
Remember, it's a very small bowl compared to Jimmy's.
Aye, I think we might have some veg left over, like. Plenty carrots, because Rooney loves his carrots.
Yep. Still doesn't make us say any better than the dog, but keep on trying.
Rooney, just say when.
Well, I'm just sharing out equal, mate.
Alright. 5 plates, just a little bit.
You know, always have more than me, Jimmy, you know what I mean?
Anyway, I'd just like to say at this point, thank you everybody very much for tuning in and watching the videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's highly appreciated. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I will be past the 7,000 mark, because I'm currently waiting, as I speak, I'm waiting for about 5 subscribers.
And if any of you feel the urge to stroke your thighs, because you've seen me in the video, please be free. It's a normal, like, reaction of his, you know, like being on camera.
Right, that's not... Oh, that lid's scorch you up.
Oh.
Right, Rooney, do you want your bit of chicken lifted up and put on there, mate? I'm just going to use this here, because I don't want to put my hands all over your food, like. Right, you ready?
Yep.
I can see all the stuffing and all that. That's scorch you, mine.
Aye, it is. We've fallen off the bone.
It is.
Fallen off the bone.
It's fallen off the jawbone. I said jawbone. It's a bit of blot outdoors. I've just done a post on Instagram and Facebook. Obviously, if you just follow us on there, you would have seen them. And every time I watch it, I keep on laughing. I feel like the light's dead bright.
It's just
There we
spicy.
go. We've got a half a chicken and lots of nice veg. So me and Rooney are going to sit back
In a bed of spices.
Enjoy this, and it's like got loads of spices. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to eating this. Rooney will probably go into food coma and fall asleep soon. And believe it or not, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I've only had my first Jack Daniels. I've had 2 cans of lager all night. So I'm just taking it easy tonight, because that red wine done my napper in last night.
I've only had gravy all night.
He's had loads of gravy. And I'm going to get something of this. So thank you very much, everybody. Rooney, Top job again, son. I think we're a dream team when it comes to cooking.
You've got to taste it first, you might like it.
Mate, I have. But I'm going to taste it with this amazing spoon I got by Robert Greencroft. I think that's its name. Sorry if I got it wrong.
It's spicy. Them chilies.
Got a bit of chili there now. Oh yes. Oh God. Oh. I'll tell you what, that is spicy, isn't it? I'm gonna get a bit of chicken because as you've seen on the video, Roney was he had his glove of love. And he was rubbing in all the spices.
Under its foreskin. I mean, skin.
I'll tell you what, that's lovely. That's got a nice taste to it. That's enough food to feed a small village. That. And Roney's got a bigger plate than me. Look at the size of his plate compared to mine. Anyway, waffle. I'll see you in the morning, everybody. Well, good morning, everybody. It's now 10:30 in the morning. We've just been sitting, getting packed up and things because we've got loads of rain coming soon in the next hour, and just organising camp. So that's it there. Roney's packed and got his burger up the top end, and we've got the fire on, and Roney is cooking some breakfast. But yeah, so we've had a nice leisurely morning tidying up, and now we're going to have some bacon and egg.
We're going to have the bacon and... We're having a bacon omelette. A
bacon omelette with a little bit... We're in wraps with spices and things. So yeah, happy days. So I, bit of a dodgy sleep last night, me, like, and...
Guess who was sleeping?
I think it was a lot of background noise was waking us up quite a lot because I forgot my earplugs. So it was like a bear going off in the woods. But we're just gonna have some breakfast. I've packed everything away, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything, to be honest. I'm just going to sit and chillax, have a couple of brews, things like that. And like I say, we've got a pot on the go, and we've got the bacon on that on the go. And that's
Can
it.
I just say something to the people?
Aye.
I think we should start a petition about how much water they're injecting into this bacon, because I tell you what it is, it's like a bubble bath in there, the way it's bubbling. It's not on.
I know. I've brought that up a couple of times now. It's the same with the sausages, but the other week when I was...
Do you remember when you used to get Danish bacon and it was like, the fat was just nice and crispy?
Aye. Not now, is it? Everything's injected with water these days. But yeah.
Well, I'm injected with gravy last night, but it wasn't.
He was.
I was in a philosophical mood last night.
Aye. Well, I took my time on my Jack Daniels. It was like 10 o'clock before I even had a Jack Daniels. By 12 o'clock, my 3 Jack Daniels were gone, so I had a few cans as well. So it was a bit much for me, and I had a bit of a sore head this morning as well. So I don't do lager that well. It interferes with the Jack Daniels.
Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you?
Right, sorry everybody, I forgot I was on a time lapse and I was coming up with all my food. So there's my bacon and egg mashed up wrap, the frying pan that we used. It was an omelette until the frying pan said it wants to stick around a bit. So we're gonna season the pan. So it definitely stuck. So Roney's gonna season it when we get sorted. But aye, lovely. Yeah. The bacon's nice and crusty, like. Aye, happy days. Right, I'm going to finish eating this. I'm going to get the pan of water back on the fire to warm it up again. I'm going to have a cuppa, and Roney's going to start making his own wrap. Oh, it's a nice hearty breakfast, that. Lovely jubbly. Right, well, as you've seen by all the time lapsing, me and Roney have started on the actual shelter frame. So we've managed to get, obviously yesterday we put his main ridge bar up, and today we went and done his rear bar. So it gives him a bit of a slope on the roof, and then he's got plenty height there. So he's going to be able to sit. We've got his bed done. So it's happy days. So he's basically at the same sort of scenario as me, apart from we just need about 5 or 6 more slats on the roof. Happy, Roney?
Yep.
It's getting there, isn't it, mate? So the next time we come, we'll find some slats to go on the roof. And yeah, should be happy days. But Roney's got a cunning plan to make a nice bench for himself using the bed frame. So good idea, actually. But we'll show you when we do it, or when Roney does it. And yeah, so it's getting on now. The time's 2:05. Time just flies. Plus we've just had about an hour of sitting around having a drink of water and things. And the rain's just starting to kick in. So it looks like we're going to be walking out in the wet. But hopefully it's just a shower. But aye, it's been a cracking time. Breakfast was sound as a pound. That kept me going for the rest of the day, like. And I'll be having a nice tea when I get in.
Accident with the pan though.
Aye, the pan was a bit dodgy. It was a bit sticky, but obviously you're seeing the second one worked out even better. And that's it really. I'd just like to say welcome to the channel, all new subscribers. Thank you very much. And hide the comments in, please. I love reading them and I love getting back to yous. And as I say all the time, it takes us ages, but I'll reply to every single comment as long as you're not disrespectful. And yeah. Don't forget, check out all the links if you don't follow it on Instagram or Facebook. Me and Roney have both got our own pages on Instagram, and I've got a Facebook group for posting all your adventures and things. Come and check it out. If you like doing things on Facebook, come and show your adventures on mine. Plus it's another way for you to communicate, and you get a sneak previews of photographs of things that we're doing and what we're up to. All right. So from me, I'd just like to say a massive thank you, everybody, for getting me over that 7,000 mark. I'm happy. I'm happy as Larry. So anyway, Roney, any final thoughts? Because we'll not be doing anything else.
The final thoughts was, I've given me final thoughts before, didn't I?
Yeah, but we're
having a retake of the final thoughts, or an add-on.
Yeah, well, because we've stayed.
No, it's been a good couple of days. Like I say, bit labour intensive, because obviously I like to work at a very slow speed. It's been cracking the whip, but no, it's coming on great. It's just sourcing the stuff, you know. We've had some good food,
Yeah.
and it's been a bit different from the old curries, but you cannot like a curry, can you?
Oh, nah. I think we'll have a curry the next time we come out, but Roney can make it.
All right, you'll let me make it for a change.
Aye, I'll let you cook for a change,
right,
mate.
Okay.
You know,
Right,
so you're just sitting there and look like you're doing it all by cutting all the veg. Because you know, I've got him trained. You know, I say, Rooney, just sit there and cut some veg for a bit, and I'll make out that you're the main chef in the group, like. And then this week he looks like he's the biggest builder in the group. I know where he is, the biggest in the group.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I'm only kidding. Before things start sliding down the slippery slope, I'd just like to say tra again, all right? And me and Rooney will catch yous on the next one. As he says, you Beck. Because you never said it.
I did.
Did you?
Not now.
But you did on the last one. Well, we did go to finish the video, but then we decided to stay for a couple of hours and do some building. So you've got to see that as well. See you later.